Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Real Estate Matters. We received a lot of questions from our last episode where we talked about mortgage and title fraud. And there were so many questions that we just invited, I reached out to Janelle and see if she would come back and answer these questions again. And Janelle, thank you so much for coming back.
Yeah.
One of the questions that came back is, and I thought we covered this, but I think we covered it too high. How does one protect themselves from mortgage fraud? How do they do that?
Yeah. So I want to put it out there to everybody that, up here in El Dorado County, we love our rural space. We love, not seeing our neighbors with our big pieces of property or whatever it may be. But my goal is to tell everybody, if you have vacant land that's next to you, I highly recommend that you know who owns that property, because you could be the one who stops that transaction right in its tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you see, say, a realtor from out of the county, or you just talked to them a few months ago and they said that they had no intention to selling it,
and then all of a sudden you see a sign.
Yeah, you can say, you know what, there's something fishy going on here.
Yeah.
And you can get a hold of them or call them and ask them that question. Hey, I've heard there's been a lot of fraud going on, and this is one of them, and I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Another question that came up, is there anything that the El Dorado County Recorder's Office can do to help?
Yes. So one of the things that we implemented several years ago in 2022 was that any quitclaim deed that comes over the counter or through the mail, we are already sending a letter of notification to the homeowner of record that there's been a transfer of property. And in that letter, we include a copy of the first page of the document, as well as information on if it wasn't your intent to sell, the contact information for the district attorney's office, real estate fraud division. That's one thing. Now, something that we're working on is implementing our own online notification system, which we are in contract right now with Equity Protect, and we're working on all of the ins and outs of that. And basically what you will be able to do is you'll go to our website and you'll be able to sign up for an online notification program. And the reason why I like this company is because not only do they monitor the public record aspect of it, they're actually also monitoring Craigslist, Realtor.com, Trulia, all of the other
Real estate, yeah,
out there.
Yeah.
And so so they will send you a online notification. And so we're looking probably in the first quarter of 2026 that will be implemented. The other thing is that so state is trying to fight this as well. And so SB 255 was just signed on the governor's desk earlier this month, and October. And so with that, state law will require us to send out notification on 5 document types that get recorded in our office. So paper notification, not the online notification. And so those are deeds, quitclaim deeds, trustee deeds, mortgages, and deeds of trust. So if any of those get recorded on your property, you will be notified by mail. And so the law allows us to
How quickly does that happen?
So we are wanting to, with the company that we're working with, we are going to be able to get those out within a couple weeks.
Okay.
So they'll know right away.
Okay.
Because they will have access to our documents.
So if someone does get the property and they do record it in their name, within 2 weeks there would be an envelope or a document that would be mailed to them that would tell them, hey, this has happened, right? Does that give you enough time to stop any possible, refinance or someone trying to take cash out of the property or sell it?
Yeah, it depends. No, most likely not, because wires usually, the pullback from a wire, if that has already taken place, is usually 24 to 48 hours at the most. So the money's maybe gone, but So that is not going to keep it, but you're going to be notified so you can get started on the process right away.
Well, from our first episode, we know that a lot of this is happening from Nigerian
Out of the country.
thieves out there, right? So with that going on, maybe that does give you enough time to get in front of it.
It does. It possibly does. At least getting it back into your name.
Yeah.
So the sooner that you can move on.
Yeah. So just one more question. This wasn't a question from the viewer, but I'm just thinking, someone takes my property, puts it in their name, right? And you want to get it back. Is there a hard process to getting that done?
You have to go through the court system.
You do.
Yeah, because basically when you transfer property, it's all by grantor and grantee information. So the grantor would be the person who's selling the property. So say you own property and they fraudulently transferred it to themselves, who would be the grantee. So the only person then, once that gets recorded, the only person who could transfer property again is that same person.
So it would involve going to a court, having them, proving that you are the legal owner, right?
So the first thing that you actually want to do is, if that does actually happen, is you want to contact our real estate fraud division in the district attorney's office, because you skip the line of having to report it to a police officer or the sheriff's department, because that's a delay. So because they have a real estate fraud division set up in their office, you file your complaint directly with them and they start investigating right away.
Well, there you go, guys. This is a very interesting topic, and thank you so much for coming back on. It really means a lot, Janelle. Guys, the bottom line is she's given you amazing ideas to stay in front of this, right? A lot of us have properties that we own outright, right? A lot of us have land. We're rural, right? You're seeing this and you're learning, right? Do yourself a favor and protect yourself, right? Use the county recorder's office. Use Janelle and her staff and their experience to help you keep yourself safe. All right?
Can I add one more thing?
Absolutely.
So if anybody is interested in the proactive service that we were talking about in the last episode, with Equity Protect or Home Title Barrier, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to give you that information, and you can start basically putting a cloud on your title, which deters those criminals or people from wanting to steal your property.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What is your contact? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
So you can contact me on my direct line, which is 530-621-5494. Or you can reach me by email, which is Janelle.Horne, HORNE, @edcgov.us.
You are an amazing friend to El Dorado County. Thank you so much. Amazing friend to me.
Thank you.
God bless you, and welcome, or thank you for watching another episode of Real Estate Matters. We'll be on again in a few weeks. Thank you so much. Bye.